Queen Bee started at my house more than 20 years ago, and I started backwards engineering things because I read this article that talked about all the disgusting chemicals that were in our skincare products. There were chemicals in there that were preservatives and binding agents that are endocrine system blockers. So, things like a body scrub that should have no reason to actually have these nasty chemicals, they're hidden in everything. And so I thought, well, I wonder how long it'll be before it goes bad. And 2 years later, that same brown sugar scrub was fine because I put a little glycerin in it. So that's kind of what got it started. And then I got more and more crazy about it. And now we have about 80 products. We bought it in May, not last year, but the year before, so 2019. It was just an overwhelming success. We're located right behind higher grounds, so the location's convenient behind the grocery store uptown. And we just wanted it to be really posh in an environment where you could feel pampered and like a big city girl, but in Little Pagosa. Our spa menu is the most comprehensive for facial services, unless you went as far as Telluride or Denver. The reason, because we manufacture the products, we can use it almost like as my little test environment to really understand what manifests a shift in someone's skin. So we have lots of modalities of equipment that you wouldn't find normally in a small town. We have microcurrent from Biotherapeutic. We have a collagen growing light system. We have Hydroderm, which is like a fancy version of Microderm that gets rid of all the dead skin and pigmentation but doesn't leave you photosensitive. And then we finish most of our treatments with an intraceuticals machine service that lets me transdermally push product into your skin. So instead of an injection, and people talk about fillers often, this basically allows me to push hyaluronic acid into your skin but with no injection site. And you should see like the red tones dissipate and the yellow flush back into your skin. We pop you into a little shiatsu foot massager so that you have a chance to relax before your treatment starts. We have some hot packs that we can drape you with in the winter. And then when you go in the facial room, you'll change into a pretty little spa robe and slide into very fancy, cozy sheets. There's aromatherapy in the room. There's heat inside the table. So just a nice, pampered, loving environment. We recognized that COVID wasn't going away. So September of last year, so that was 2020, we actually put in this system called Halo that uses 5 different technologies to clean the air in the room so that my employees could feel safe and so the guests could be safe, because to do a facial, clearly you can't be wearing a mask. So we needed to do something so that I could look at your skin, effectively, and yet both of us feel safe at the same time. So Halo actually sprays little particulates of hydrogen peroxide in the air, ionized particles, and so it's just constantly cleaning, scrubbing the air. It's got other technology in there also, but that's the thing that is hospital grade. Since we manufacture products here, we thought it was just one small extra step we could do for the long haul. So whether it's COVID or who knows what else, we feel really clean and safe. Basically, it's kind of like a chef at a very fine dining restaurant, like Thomas Keller. He goes out in the morning and he looks for the perfect produce and he sources the best fish, and he spends most of his time actually sourcing the ingredients before the cooking ever starts. It's the same. Almost everybody thinks I spend my days whipping up hand cream, but really I spend a ton of time sitting in front of a computer trying to understand why they would put hexane into shea butter, and so why is one white versus green. So then the way that I source the ingredients then is a cleaner stream, and when they get here they're going to smell good and I can make a consistent product out of them.